I'm gonna go out onto the. Now, I don't know if you can hear the background noise, and I'm hoping you can. Hold on, I'm gonna lower it just for a moment. I'll introduce myself, and then I'm gonna share something I just got done watching. I was sort of hoping I'd be able to show it to you, but because I have my, what do you call that, the screen thingamajig behind me, you're not able to see my phone. Anyway, very quickly, again, for those of you who have caught me a little while ago, I am back, day 15 of my 30-day challenge, just 2 days in one. What a special. It must be Wednesdays. It's like you buy one ice cream, you get the second one, I think it's half price at Carvel. Anyway, for those of you who are not familiar with who I am, Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Clone, your holistic integrative teacher, Reiki master, card creator, card reader, licensed and certified holistic personal trainer, and medical astrologer. List goes on, goes on, goes on. I am hopping in tonight again to share, teach, and inspire you. And was not expecting to come on and do a second, another day of my challenge, as this is day 15, but I was watching a video on TikTok. In fact, I'm still watching it because I was sort of hoping I'd be able to share it with you. And I'm not really sure if you can hear it if I raise the volume. So I'm just going to share a little bit about what this guy is talking about. He titles his TikTok Tales of a Gym Rookie. And it was extremely funny. And I'm sharing this not necessarily to make fun of him, because I think he's brilliant. I think he's transparent, and he's definitely sharing an experience that many people experience when they go to a gym for the first time, or they're newbies. They're newbies. And he starts off by, when he introduces himself, he starts off by saying that now that he can actually talk because he's finally caught his breath. How many of you run into that as well, where you've done a workout, and after that workout, you're so out of breath, which rightfully you should be, theoretically speaking. Reason why I decided to want to come back on and share this with you is his experience he has in the gym as a newbie, as a rookie, as he indicates, that he's going around the gym and he was looking for a specific machine, specifically something to work his abdominal muscles. So he's looking at all the different machines, and this particular gym, like most gyms, have a circuit in a half circle. And a circuit just means that there's probably about 8 to 10 different exercise machines that you could jump on from one machine to the other after doing so many repetitions. Sometimes it's time, depending on what your choice is. So most of these machines are pin loaded. And what I mean by pin loaded is, and at the end of this, I'm going to see if I can share it with you. What I mean by pin loaded, the machine itself has plates. And at some point or another, if you look, depending on the stack of the plates, it can go all the way down to the floor. Somewhere along the line, there's a pin that you pull out of the plate, and then you can stick it on the desired weight that you're looking to work. Now, because he was new to this gym, first time in a gym, he couldn't find the pin that went with this plate of the machine, and just figure that, well, I guess this is just based on resistance, that there was no way of changing the weight. So he did his exercise, he did the repetitions that he was looking to do, and then he was finished, and then he goes to get off the machine. And he looks over to the right of him, or left of him, and he sees this other guy doing another machine for biceps. And he says the guy is a big guy, so this was not his first rodeo. And when the guy was finished doing his exercise, he noticed that the guy pulled the pin out. So he then realized that, oh, there was pins to these machines. And of course, he didn't go back to see what he was lifting, because as he says, he was embarrassed. And then he talked about another machine. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is I'm kind of curious to know, for those of you who are new to a gym, if you're experiencing similar things that this gentleman's experiencing, as he's looking around and looking at all the equipment, all the machines. They have little diagrams on the machines to let you know what muscles you're actually working, and gives you a description of how to do whatever it is you're doing. And apparently he was approaching what he called a lat pull down, where of course the seat was low, which, as he said, he can actually sit, put his butt down. But being that it was a lat pull down, he said that one handle was this way and the other handle was that way. And he was just like, how is this a lat pull down? And she has some other stuff with it. Theoretically, what he was looking at, and he didn't know it was a lat pull down. It's just a cable lat pull down, which means there's a cable this way, and you pull it down and come up. It's one of the newest machines. I believe King, Cybex, and I forget the other brand that actually has that machine. But that's exactly what he was looking at. However, he wasn't sure how to work it. So my point to why I'm here sharing this with you is because if you are a rookie in the gym, you're in the gym for the very first time, you're going from one machine to the other, trying to figure out how to work your machines, whether it's pin loaded or if you have to put plates on the machine. And when I say plates, in my background, as you can see over my left shoulder here, my right shoulder for that matter, I can't even tell my right to left. There's plates on the racks there. Those would be plates that you would actually put on whatever it is you're working, if it's a plate loaded machine. If it's pin loaded, you literally just take the pin out and place it on your desired weight that you're looking to work. Another way you can go about it, if you are a newbie or a rookie in the gym, is go to the front desk and ask somebody at the front desk if they can show you how to use the equipment the proper way. Now, I've had this discussion once before in reference that there are, I believe they still call it orientations, and maybe not. Maybe they don't do orientations anymore. Maybe what they do is there's packages that you can purchase to hire a personal trainer, for the personal trainer to actually take you around and show you how to use the specific equipment. Now, again, back in my days, when in a gym, you were a gym member, you automatically got a, I think they called it a orientation or free trial, showing you basic machines. And as he just spoke about the circuit, and most of the time when you are being shown how to use machines, that's exactly what they do. They take you along the circuit and they show you those anywhere between 8 to 10 exercises that you can do, so you know how to use it based on if it's pin loaded, how to take the pin out, to put it in the right way that you're looking to work, how to adjust the seat if the seat's too low or too high, how to maneuver the handles if there's multiple handles that you can play with. Because again, a lot of your machines today have multiple handles that you can work with, where you can work with a V-bar, you can work with a long bar, you can work with cables in itself. So there's a lot of adjustments that you're going to need to know how to utilize that one machine. So it's really important, again, for those newbies out there, those rookies, as he calls them, call themselves. If you are not familiar with what you're doing, I recommend that you don't guess. Don't sit there trying to figure out what the diagram is and trying to figure out what you're supposed to be doing, especially if it is pin loaded, and you really don't know what the weight is. 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can save this because I just think it's just so funny. So anyway, I just wanted to come to my page. So if any one of you are here with me, I could chat with you. So like I was saying, if you were a newbie, a rookie in the gym, I'd rather you not try to guess what the weight is if it's pin loaded and use it anyway. Go to the front desk and ask them how to, where the pin may be and how to take the pin out of the plate. So this way here, you don't risk hurting yourself, because perhaps you might be lifting something and it may be too heavy for you. And if you try to do it, you can actually cause yourself an injury. So that particular guy was very lucky that whatever the weight he was doing was probably not as heavy, that he was able to do what he was doing. And he was doing his ab exercises, so he was working his core muscles on, as he was demonstrating on the video. So again, the whole reason why I came here to share this with you is because I'm sure, because we're only February 7th, I'm sure there's so many people right now who are still in that journey of starting the New Year's resolution. Maybe you're still on your New Year resolution and you did join a gym and you're still sort of getting familiar with your gym and how to utilize the different equipment, how to become comfortable in the gym that you're in, especially for you ladies over 40, where maybe you're steering away from the dumbbells, free weights, as I like to call it, and you're just really working with machines. but yet you still don't know how to use your machine. So do not be afraid, do not be embarrassed. Go to the front desk and ask them if there's somebody available that can show you the proper way to do whatever it is you're about to do. So this way here, you could do it correctly and you know you're going to get the best workout without ending up injuring yourself at the end of that workout. If for whatever the reasons are, they do not offer an orientation, for whatever the reasons are, because again, it's been a little while since I've actually been in a gym. And they might have changed some of the rules since personal training has become such a thing that maybe they just have personal training packages, and it may be worth your while, worth your investment to get a personal training session or two just to learn how to utilize the equipment that you are using in the gym that you are in. Now, if you are not comfortable working with one of their trainers and you do want to work with a trainer, I am available, and you could definitely do a Zoom session at your gym with me showing you what to do, how to maneuver around. In fact, I just started working with a client that she is working in her gym, working out at the gym that she belongs to, and she's taking me along with her via Zoom. So it is a lot of fun, and it's also a great way to stay safe and make sure you stay injury free and not guess whether or not there is a pin to the plate. Remember that every machine, there's multiple adjustments to every machine. The seat most likely gets adjusted. It will go higher or lower. If there's a pad for, let's say, if you're doing a row and there's a pad here in front of you, that pad gets adjusted where it can go forward or back. So that gets adjustment. So that's your second adjustment. The handles, if you're doing anything with upper body, that can get adjusted as well. So there's lots of adjustments that you do need to pay attention to if you are using machines. So therefore, I highly recommend that you do ask for help so you do not end up hurting yourself. I just found his video to be so right on, for one, and just really funny because of how he was explaining everything and his sense of humor while he was talking about it. So I needed to come and share, and since I did not yet put my laptop away, I figured why not come share and talk about the possibility on perhaps there are more rookies out there in the gym for the very first time and sort of walking around trying to figure out what they're supposed to be doing. If you are that person, I ask you, do not follow someone else's workout. Do not find that one person in the gym that looks like they know what they're doing and copy what they are doing, because A, you have no idea how long they've been doing what they're doing, and B, you have no idea if they're doing it right. And that should have been the A, and then the B is you have no idea how long they've been doing what they're doing. So again, if you are not familiar with what you are doing in the gym, you are new at the gym, you're a rookie at the gym, do not find that one person that thinks they look like they know what they're doing. Go to the front desk and ask for some help. Get the guidance from somebody who works in the gym so they can teach you how to use the equipment the right way so you do not get hurt. And if they do not do orientations anymore, invest in a personal training session. Most of the time, gyms offer where you can get one personal training session or you can get 3 personal training sessions just to get you started. So at least you have a prescription of what it is you're going to be doing when you go into the gym. After all, you invested your money in buying a membership, you might as well utilize the equipment the right way. And if you need my support in any way, all you need to do is email healingwithin76@gmail.com. Want to give a shout out to those who are hopping in with me right now. This is going to be a short video for tonight. After all, it's my second video within less than an hour, as this one was an unexpected live to come in, because I did really want to share about the rookies and newbies in gyms right now, and to really pay attention to what you are doing so you don't end up getting hurt. So again, when you're looking at equipment in the gym, known as a circuit that most gyms have, there's anywhere between 8 to 10 machines that go to a circuit. All the circuits, all the machines are pin loaded, which means there's a pin somewhere on that rack. Take a look to see where it is. It could be at the very bottom, it could be somewhere in the middle, somewhere on the top. Pull the pin out and put in the weight that is desired for you. Most of the time on those machines, again, there's many adjustments that take place. The seat gets adjusted. If there's a pad, the pad gets adjusted. And depending on your handles that you're working with, whatever it is you're doing, everything gets adjusted. So if you're not familiar with how to adjust and set your machine up for you, please go to the front desk and get support. So this way here, you will not end up getting hurt. I'm gonna leave you with that. I thought it was a really interesting video that I watched, and I was really hoping I could have shared it with you. But was not able to, but I was able to share the most important part of it. So again, for you rookies and newbies, go to the front desk and ask for some support. And if you need my assistance in any way, just go ahead and email healingwithin76@gmail.com. Have an amazing night, and I will be back hopefully tomorrow for now day 16 of my 30-day challenge, where I share, teach, and inspire you to start strength training. Sorry for that short interruption there. So as I share, teach, and inspire you to start strength training, specifically women over 40, why it's so important to strength train. I will catch you all later. Have an amazing day or night wherever you are in the world.